Estate administration. These discussions with the client often start with the client saying, I need to do a will, or my wife and I need to do a will. We want to take care of our children. We want to take care of our grandchildren. And so the planning for loved ones begins. And the will is an important part of that planning. But it's important for us as the attorneys for our clients to understand how their property is currently owned, because how things are owned can have an effect on the plan that we're trying to put in place with the will. For example, with a husband and wife, the home is likely to be owned jointly with survivorship. And that language of survivorship in that deed will dictate where that property goes on the death of either the husband or the wife, and the will not in effect affect it. Retirement accounts. Often clients will have IRAs, 401ks, TSPs, and again, there will often be a designation of a beneficiary or a survivor. And if there is, that account will move or transfer or convey to that survivor. So it's important to know how the client's assets are currently set up so we can coordinate that with the will. Clients are often concerned about their children, young adults, or grandchildren receiving property when perhaps, or money, when perhaps they're too young to take care of it. They're concerned about what do I do? And we can address those issues with a testamentary trust, which is something that can be created in the will that we prepare for them. Clients are often concerned a family member has passed away. This is the area of estate administration. It's unclear, are debts to be paid? Are there taxes to be paid? Will their estate have to be probated or not? Very often the probate process, which is something to be avoided, can be avoided with proper planning. But in estate administration, sometimes the planning has not been done and there are questions to be answered. On the front end, clients come in and are wanting to know, how do we avoid probate? And very often in a husband and wife situation, it's not difficult to do the estate planning documents so that probate can be avoided. In other situations, it may be necessary to do a revocable living trust for the clients in order to avoid that prospect of probate. But in all of these cases, the experienced lawyers at the Manassas Law Group are anxious to help you with your estate planning or estate administration issues.